In many cases, the fear of emotional risk can be controlled effectively by renewed focus on the goal. It is a well-documented fact that people who see themselves as participating in a larger mission, in something bigger than themselves, are more resilient. To the degree that we can link our profession and everything we do in life to a higher purpose, we can be more on purpose and can endure more risk and more fear. If you know the real why that drives what you do, you will find risk-taking easier and more exciting. While each person's why may be different, the why is never to make money. In some cases, your why is about what money allows you to do, feel, and experience. It can't be about the money itself because green paper is just not that compelling. Overcome fear of failure by choosing what you're willing to risk. Make failure your friend because you are a risk taker or a risk maker, and you know that the surest failure is not taking risks. Keep in mind that only a person who can risk can be free. Think of risk as the bridge between success and failure. Risk is the choice to be different and to stand out and leave the crowd behind. When you look back over your life, risk always seems larger before you take it. The goal of every sales professional must be make failure your friend. Olympic skiing champion Phil Mayer wrote a book about his experiences in overcoming fears and failures and achieving his goals. Here are 6 things we should learn from him. 1. If you fear losing, you will train for winning. 2. The greatest setbacks can be the reason for the greatest achievements. A setback is a setup for a comeback. 3. Excuses don't matter. 4. Never hold back. Give everything every time. What are you holding back? Why? 5. Your mistakes become failures when we fail to respond to them correctly. 6. There are many ways to be a winner, but there is only one way to be a loser. That is to fail and not look beyond that failure. Before we start our exercises on this chapter, let's review what our attitude about failure should be. Keep in mind, there is power in learning how to deal with failure, the fear of failure, and with the strong emotions that experiencing failure can generate. As salespeople, you have chosen a business that involves risk. How well you deal with it will determine how far you can go. Your attitude about failure will determine your altitude. Every failure gets you closer to success. You must learn from every failure. If you make failure your friend, you will always find far more successes than failures. Your successes will be bigger because you set higher goals. Failure is never permanent. Failure is an isolated incident. Appreciate failure. Lighten up. Have a positive attitude about failure. All great successes have a history of failures.